Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and it's April favorites. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I've got quite the assortment, I think. You know, high, low, drugstore, not drugstore. If you're new here, I hope you stick around because you know what? We have a lot of fun, I think. I guess. Does it seem logical to start with skincare? I feel like I don't have a ton of skincare, but I did want to share a new launch and then something new I found at Target that is considered drugstore. Okay, so, do have a couple items that I tried for April that didn't work for me, so I thought I would share those for you. And then that way, if you feel like, you know, I think what she says is probably going to be the same for me, so I think I might skip purchasing it, or maybe you have a suggestion on how it could be used better. Like, you know what I mean. So not like fail, like bad, just like did not work for me. Well, let's talk about City Beauty has a new launch. It's a skincare item. You may see City Beauty featured by some of us over 40 YouTubers. We love City Beauty. They are very gracious with their PR. They let me know about launches coming up. They give me about a month or more in advance to try a product before it launches so I can just test it out, feel it, tell you what I think of it. The latest that they have is this Skin Lifting Booster Serum. These are drops and you can add them to your skincare. You can wear them by themselves. You can even put them in like foundation or primer. So there is a lot of ingredients in here that are for moisturizing, things for brightening. And what I've been is I've taken a couple drops, and then it's a serum, but it's also a booster. And then you can apply regular moisturizer with it. And this is the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and that's Pacifica. This is their vegan Ceramide barrier face lotion with lipids and marshmallow. Yum. This is fragrance-free. It is good for sensitive skin. It doesn't even have any botanical fragrances. So I mixed those two together. I put it, I've been using it on my neck lately because it's kind of like this like boost. Yeah. I've been incorporating the City Beauty with my skincare that I already use on a daily basis, which is like a rotation, and I can list those videos for you. But it's just a beautiful product, you know? City Beauty is cruelty-free. They are running an amazing discount right now for the launch of this. I understand that City Beauty is a higher price point. I totally get that. I do have a regular ongoing discount, but when they run a promotion, I suggest, you know, jump on that because then the savings are significant, like 40% off, 30% off, or buy one, get one type of thing. So just to let you know, I wanted to feature those items. So not drugstore, but enjoying both the same. I feel like my skin looks brighter, less red, just nice and calm and youthful and plump. So then next is kind of skincare. Now, I don't know what it is, but you guys, I talked about this last month. It's the Burt's Bees Illuminating Eye Balm, and I love this stuff. I really do enjoy this. It can be a highlighter, it can be a under eye brightener kind of primer, it can be a highlighter here. You can just kind of use it to touch up. You can put it anywhere, and I think it's what I love about it is that it has kind of creates kind of a barrier. So it's not sticky or tacky. It just kind of is smooth. So you can wear it by itself. You can wear it under or over things. And I find it to be just a very handy product. I took it to New York with me and I used it just about every time I put makeup on. I put that. So I put eye cream on. Then the Burt's Bees. And then 2 concealers I need to talk to you about, and that is the Lancome, sorry, got a frog. Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I bought this at the Sephora sale. I have shade Buff and Buff. So I haven't used a Lancome concealer in many moons. And this is really, really nice, you guys. Sorry, I like it. I actually, stay tuned. I'm going to do a comparison of concealers. I've got this up against some L'Oreal ones, and I'm just gonna kind of figure, I'm trying to figure things out. And so I'm sort of doing the due diligence on that. What I love about this concealer, so the doe foot on here is pretty amazing. It's a very nice, generous, kind of uniquely shaped doe foot. What I like about this is that I think I really lucked out on this shade. I think this concealer shade is perfect for me in my under eye area. I feel like it does a good job of concealing the dark circles, but not adding a ton of brightness. It's just a very good, effective layer. Then what I like about it is that it kind of has it has almost a, the finish it has, it's not dewy and it's not matte, sort of self-sets. What I like about it is it's flexible. It has this kind of flexibility. Like I said, it doesn't, and it kind of dries down where it doesn't look powdery on the skin, but it also doesn't have that like creamy, dewy effect. And so it just wears nicely. It wears everywhere on my face without being too thick or any type of texture. So it's been really good. Okay, so then another concealer that is very unique, and I've talked about it before, and I thought I would bring it up again because I feel like it is a bit of a no makeup, and that's the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. I have shade 200 Natural, and this I think is actually a little bit light for me, but the nice thing about it is it has such a blendability and kind of an adaptability that even though it looks pale, a lot comes out of the brush. One pump, even a half pump comes out. And I can use this all over my face, and it might look a little pale at first, but with the hyaluronic acid and the moisturizing effect that it talks about and claims, makes such a good, think of it as like a tinted moisturizer for your under eye area. So like if concealer is the foundation makeup under your eye area, like the way we use foundation to cover everywhere, then this is kind of like a tinted moisturizer where it just kind of tricks the eye to not seeing darkness or puffiness, and it has such a nice, it's hydrating. It works so well for mature skins. You can use it everywhere. There is no fragrance in it. And I just feel like for a By Terry product, if you wanted to treat yourself to By Terry and you just haven't bit the bullet, this is such a good one. This is such a good one. And I have a discount code for the By Terry website. You can get By Terry at Nordstrom, I think Skin Store, Look Fantastic, Beautylish. So there are other retailers that carry By Terry if you were at all interested. Okay, bronzer. I have a drugstore and I have a high-end. And this high-end one is Color Science. And Color Science has been a favorite of mine. Before I had a YouTube channel, I used the Brush On sunscreen. I kept one in my bag. I put it on my family members in line at Disneyland. I mean, yeah. So now they have a bronzer. And what I like about this is that it's is this, I don't think there's shades. I think there's just one shade of bronzer. It's a SPF 50. It's water resistant. The brush is antibacterial, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, it looks, you know, you've got product on there in terms of discoloration, but don't worry, it's not, yeah. So I feel like for bronzer, it is so subtle. And if your sunscreen that you typically wear, if you are afraid of any white cast from the titanium dioxide or zinc, this will help minimize that because it just warms the skin. You can use it all over your face. You can use it on parts of your body to give like a little sun-kissed look. It's not cheap. I totally understand that, but I do think that in terms of layering your sunscreen, if this is important to you, and I love the finish of this, it's portable. Yeah, I love it. Physicians Formula, we love their okay. OG bronzer. We love them. They are buttery smooth. They have a good situation. The shade situation is nice. It's subtle. It's creamy, but it's powdery. If you don't like the smell, I'm sorry, you're never gonna like it, right? So they came out with this thinner packaging for Earth Month, and I think for every purchase it plants a tree or it gives to the Earth Day organization. So I'm very much a fan of this new packaging. So thank you, Physicians Formula, for doing this. Please do it all year round. Let's talk about some stuff I didn't like. So we're talking about by Terry. This CC blush, this liquid blush. Okay, let's see here. By Terry Brightening CC Liquid Blush. They sent these to me, and you would think gorgeous, beautiful. The By Terry, the CC bronzer, beautiful. So many beautiful products in this line. And yes, this has the rose scent because it's a signature product. You know, that's their signature scent. This cream blush is very pretty. It's very subtle, but I just don't think it's worth it. I just had a hard time applying it. It didn't want to really go on a lot. Like every time I blended it, it just would go away. And I did notice that the scent lingered well past the application. Sometimes scents fade in makeup products, and then you're like, that's fine. And then this one didn't. And so I do love other CC products of theirs, but this one I didn't think was worth it to me. And I would much rather use a different liquid blush and then stick with some of the other By Terry products instead. Also, speaking of sunscreen, I ordered this little travel super goop spray. This is the Glow Oil Broad Spectrum SPF 50. And I don't have anything against this product. I just will say I don't think it's worth the price to get a product like this. I didn't think that the mist situation was extraordinary. It hasn't been nice enough weather for me to test, like, did it actually prevent sunburn? But it just, you know, you can't use this on your face, or you shouldn't, because it's just too, it would be probably irritating, and the oil would, you know, make a film on your eye area. But it's just, I was like, no, I really think you could find the equivalent between a Neutrogena or a Sun Balm or something at the drugstore where you weren't paying Sephora prices. So let's talk shadow sticks. Shadow sticks are like my baby. They're like my little pet. I love them. Milani's shadow sticks are so good. And now I just want to say that I think this one is from last summer. It's from that camping collection. And then I think this one is from this spring, the Flora collection. So I don't know the availability, okay? I do know though that these Gilded Shadow Sticks are so good in terms of how easily they apply, how well they wear, how they blend. This is the shade, I don't know, because apparently there's nothing on here that indicates it. So if it was a sticker, it's come off. But it's kind of this khaki green, and I don't know if you can still find this, but maybe if you saw it on a random end cap, you'd be like, oh, there it is. Okay, and then this one is, again, it's the Gilded Flora. I don't know what you are. It's a very plum, it's a very rich plum, I can't talk. It's like a smoky plum. It's beautiful. I just think these do such a good job. You can blend them out, and then once you're done, and they'll stay on and not budge. And they're beautiful. What kind of killed me, that because I wanted to love it and I didn't, I got the Danessa Myrex. It's bronzite. It's this gilded pencil, right? Now that is a fine tip, okay? And I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing because I can put this anywhere on my eye area. I can be so precise with it. Now it's coming on my hand easily. I can't, like, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But I could not get this to show up on my eyes. It kind of skipped. It's working really nicely on the back of my hand, probably because I have so many other oils and products, but it just was not easy to apply. All right, let's talk lips. And I'll just say that Maybelline, I love you. So the lip vinyls, I did a whole video on these and I love them. Oh, you guys, I need you folks. You help me you really do. Like, I can sit up here and be like, I'm the YouTuber, look at me, I know the makeup, but you are the ones who teach me things. And that is that there's a ball in this lip product that you shake. And I never noticed that. And I never used it. Well, I never shook it before I used it, and I still loved it. So whichever ones I got still worked for me without shaking them, but shake it first, okay? So and then when I went to CVS and I saw the display again, because I think the display I saw at Walgreens when I first bought it, it seemed pretty picked over. It was on the ground, like I had to bend down to get it, and I just like picked up one. Whereas this time at CVS, it was eye level. And I literally saw on the display, it says, shake it up or something. And I'm like, right. So I picked up I wanted to get like a red, bright shade. So I picked up Red Hot. I have not worn it yet, but you can see it's a very classic red. It's neither, I mean, it kind of looks a little orange on me, like a little bit of a yellow base, but you know, it's definitely not like a blue base, but I thought this is gonna be fun. I wanna try this. So I am gonna try that. I love the vinyl. These Maybelline lip vinyls are so good because they are long wearing. They do not dry down like a liquid lip. They even have a bit of gloss, and then they just feel so soft on the lips, and I love them. So yes, and I do enjoy the green ones. I'm wearing Moonlight in the green Shine Balm. I think this is called something like, okay, yeah, Balmy Lip Blush. Yeah, it's called Balmy Lip Blush, and we've got Moonlight and Lightning. So Moonlight is right here, and it's a bit more mauve, and then Lightning is right here, and it's a bit more nude. I'm wearing Moonlight today, and it's very moisturizing. One more gloss, you guys. This Essence, it's Shine Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. It has a bit of a plumper, but not really. It's very gentle. But this shade, I got Gold Duet. I also have the Purple Rain one. It's just a little doe foot, and I love I love this as like a lip topper, like a shiny, glossy lip topper. I think it has such a nice, pillowy, you know, it's just pretty. It's pretty. Yeah, I love it. Those are my April favorites. Yeah, a lot going on. April was very busy. I think May is going to be very busy. And I actually could have, there's way more I could add to this list, to be honest with you. There's a lot of good stuff out there. So check my description box if I happen to have any, you know, honorable mentions or discounts or something. And I hope you can subscribe, help me out, because that would be great. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.